Good morning and welcome to our Friday edition of the morning show. Excuse me, I've got a little bit of the sniffles. My voice might be a little deeper this morning, but we are having a good time this morning. It's a beautiful morning here in Livingston Parish. My name is McHugh David. I'm publisher and editor of the news. This is our morning show. We started an evening show yesterday. Talk about a tough crowd last night. Not a whole lot of views. We're going to be keeping that going. That may be a variable start time. We'll see. We'll see how it goes and keep looking at the analytics. Sometimes we might even come at you after a parish council meeting. But again, we'll look at that. This is still the morning show. We decided to keep running with it. Some internal discussions and that sort of thing. So thank you for the support. It was that support that caused us internally to decide to keep going. So we appreciate that. Again, you can find these shows recorded if you missed them at www.livingstonparishnews.com/podcast. We put the morning show, the evening show, and our long form podcast there. You can check them all out there. We have video and audio formats. We're on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, and YouTube. We put our content all over the place. The editorial guys are just blowing and going, banging it out. Putting out a lot of great content. We hope you enjoy it. If you don't, leave us a comment. If you do, leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. We always appreciate feedback. We're very interested in what the community wants from us and how they'd like for us to deliver it. Your traffic today, rough day. Wreck on I-12 looks like heading eastbound, going past Walker, causing delays on both sides of the interstate. You've got major delays heading into the O'Neill Lane exit, heading westbound into Baton Rouge, as well as delays at the 10-12 split. 190 and 4-H Club Road, pretty easy delays today, actually, not too bad. Some heavy delays on 64 heading into Central. Current temperature 77 degrees. It is sunny, only partly cloudy. High of 91 today. We'll probably end up feeling like somewhere around 95, 96 with the heat index. Looking at afternoon thunderstorms today, tomorrow, and Sunday. A reminder, DirecTV and AT&T customers are currently not being served. My pop screen is messing up this morning. Are currently not being served Fox 44. If you call 1-800-288-2020, hopefully we can spur a decision in that direction, because once the fall comes around, if you are a Saints fan, if you don't have Fox, you're going to miss a lot of games. So, moving into the news, pardon me, like I said, I'm having a little trouble this morning, so please bear with me. Walker's uniform distribution is this morning. Okay, it's at 10696 Florida Boulevard in Walker. That's the Walker Baptist Church. It is on the east side of town on 190. Big old church, hard to miss. You do have to provide proof of enrollment in a Livingston Parish school. Go check it out. It's a great program. A lot of good donations. Very glad that they're doing it. A reminder that the North Shore Technical and Community College has begun enrollment for the fall semester. They are going to open up on August 21st. That was the promise that was made, and the promise that, as of right now, they intend to keep. They will have general education courses, English, math, arts, physical sciences, and behavioral sciences. But a lot of this vocational stuff, they're getting into that. For right now, it looks like they're going to have things like electrician training, welding training, nursing is coming in the spring, and they're trying to get a computer and IT program set up here, and they will continue to expand, and they can pull in courses from all over the Louisiana Community College Network. So check them out. They offer in-house scholarships. You can still get the specific part of TOPS that is dedicated to technical and community colleges. They also accept Pell Grants. So remember, I know that Denham, Live Oak, Walker, I'm pretty sure all of the high schools require students to fill out their FAFSA now. FAFSA, it's an interesting acronym. But if your child hasn't, and they're a junior or senior, make sure they fill out their FAFSA. That's how the federal government determines your student aid abilities. And so it's a big deal. So make sure that your child has filled that out. cool story from Kevin Fambro. The school system purchased 22 new buses. They are moving into the purchase as opposed to lease. They're about $80,000 a piece. The interesting statistics here are this. Now, they have a motor pool, so they can work on their own buses. When school is in session, 16,000 children a day ride the bus to and from school. This equals about 10,000 miles a day on the fleet, or $1.8 million by the fleet in a school year. Those are some interesting statistics. But if you own the bus, it probably gives you a little bit of leeway, a lot more time to make your own repairs, maybe keep those buses in service a little longer. Some unfortunate news out of Springfield and Albany, man. The coach from Albany said, his name's Mike Janis. The coach from Springfield is Ryan Serpis. That Springfield and Albany, there's history there. They could be playing a game of checkers and get into it. Well, those two teams were still continuing to do some practices together, do some 7-on-7s. A little scuffle broke out yesterday. Both coaches have videos online talking about, that's not the way that they want to run their program. That's not the way that, those kids need to be acting, and they will be focused on some disciplinary actions coming up in the coming days to teach those kids how they need to act, how they need to be. But we all know it's football. Emotions are high, adrenaline's high. But it's good to teach those kids how to control that. Pardon me again. Here's an important one. And this actually goes along too with Walker High School. So please bear with me here. Next Tuesday, actually a week from this upcoming Tuesday, the Literacy and Technology Center, which is being rebranded as Southeastern at Livingston, will host a community breakfast beginning at 8 a.m. And they are going to walk the community through, anybody that participates, the news will be there, how they intend to rebrand and restructure that building to be Southeastern at Livingston. Now, that building is going to be connected to North Shore's new campus. It will be used for some of the, general education studies classrooms. They'll have the English classes there and that sort of thing. There'll be a walkway that connects the two. Now, where North Shore comes into that, other than the fact that it's proximity and they'll be using both facilities, on Tuesday, the first Tuesday in August 6th, there will be a community meeting at Walker High School to discuss Southeastern's participation and North Shore's participation inside the school system first and foremost, and then what both schools plan. That is from 6 to 8 p.m. at Walker High School, Tuesday, August 6th. So if you have a kid that's interested in North Shore, in Southeastern, or getting involved in vocational stuff in their junior and senior year in high school, that would be a good meeting to attend. Again, that's a community meeting for Southeastern and North Shore at Walker High School, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Check it out. Again, arts and entertainment. We had some young artists create images of summer at camp. Those are great images. You can check them out online, www.livingstonparishnewscom/arts and entertainment. We are $5 online. That's pervasive. That gets you access to the whole website, except the e-edition. It is $5 per month. It is not $5 per story. So if you're having trouble staying logged in, get in touch with us, 225-665-5176, or email Drew at lpn1898.com. That's it for our show today. It's a nice little easy Friday show. Let's run back through the traffic real quick. Same delays, O'Neill Lane heading westbound, heavy delays. Wreck on I-12 heading westbound in between Walker and Livingston just before Satsuma, causing delays on both sides of the interstate. Delays heading into the 10-12 split. It's kind of cleared up. 64 heading into Central, and a little more clear on 190 heading past 4-H Club Road. Again, it's 77 degrees, feels like 78. Probably end up feeling about like 95, high of 91. Afternoon thunderstorms expected today and through the weekend. Again, we're on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, and there's one Instagram. There it is. I knew I forgot one. And these guys over there in the editorial department sharing a lot of great content all over the place. And we appreciate you taking a look. One more time, I'm going to make sure I forgot one story, and this isn't a feel-good one, but it is a good story. This Sunday at the Pines at North Park, which is the new golf course, they will have a golf tournament held in honor of Mr. Jimmy Purvis, who had been on the PARDS rec board for years, loved the park, put a lot of work into it. I believe that the tournament itself is sold out, but you can visit, have some food, make a donation to the park or his family if you'd like, or just come play around in his honor. Again, that's a golf tournament for Mr. Jimmy Purvis. It'll be this Sunday, all day at the Pines at North Park, which is their new golf course. Again, my name is McHugh David, publisher and editor of the news. Appreciate you joining us today for this morning's show. Again, we have an afternoon show running that we'll be experimenting with, just like we did with this one, figuring out what the best time slot is and working with that. If you're ever looking for these episodes, if you go out of town or something, or you just don't have time to watch it on a certain day, we get it up as soon as we can. www.livingstonparishnews.com/podcast. I'm sorry. Whew. One more time. www.livingstonparishnews.com/podcast. We put the morning show there, we put the evening show there, and we put our long form podcast there. Again, thanks for joining us. We will be back at you this afternoon, and then we'll see you again on Monday morning.